Hello, and welcome to Culture Management. My name is Nigel McLennan. Before we start, let me give you a little bit of background so that you can get the best possible value from this program. The program has been designed to make sure that you really deeply understand culture management if you do the exercises. So please, as we go along, each time you're invited to do an exercise, take the time to do it. I promise you, the time you invest in the exercises will pay for itself handsomely. Let's get started. What do all the world's best chief executives have in common? We're talking about the creme de la creme de la creme here. One thing they have in common is that when they took office, they probably tried to micromanage their organizations in the same way that they'd been able to micromanage the functions from which they came. But very quickly they realized that no human being has the mental capacity to do that. In the absence of such supernatural mental capacity, how do the world's top chief executives manage such large, complex and diverse organizations? Eventually, most realize, or most learn, by being taught by others, that they can't manage such an organization unless they learn how to manage the culture. This program has been designed to enable you to make a quantum leap from managing your business to managing your culture so your culture can manage your business. Let's get started. Here's a quote from the world-famous economist J.K. Galbraith. He said, "Faced with the choice between accepting that something must be done and debating whether or not it needs to be, most people set about mustering their resources for the debate." Why am I sharing that with you? Many of the things I share with you in this program are going to be so far from where you are right now, they will be deeply threatening, and the temptation will be for you to challenge the need to do them at all. Everyone goes through this process when they're confronted with the need to change. Here's the standard process: denial, resistance, testing, acceptance, and finally change. What does that mean? It means that when we're confronted with the need to change, most of us instinctively say, no, we don't need to change. And then gradually that softens into resistance, and that in turn softens into testing, exploration. We explore what changing will mean for us. And then gradually we accept that change is necessary. And then finally we make the change. In this section of Culture Management 1, we're going to look at the impact of values on an organization and how to use values to manage the organization's culture. What do values do? How can they contribute to an organization? Well, to answer that question, let's first of all try and define what culture is, because without an understanding of culture, culture management is going to be beyond our grasp. Take some time now to suggest a few definitions of culture. Welcome back. You've probably got several definitions of culture, and in doing the exercise, you've probably realized just how difficult a concept it is to pin down.